Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good. Well, I couldn't have asked for a better opening than starting with a meditation with Emma and the beautiful words of Dana. So, can we hear another round of applause for them? How many of you have been on a plane before? Beautiful. Now, two things happen once the plane takes off. You cannot answer your phone, and you cannot get out unless you have a parachute. So, unless any of you have a parachute, buckle up because we're taking you on a journey of a one-way ticket to India. That started with a question of asking, do you know what makes you tick? Because if you don't know, you would probably feel confused, lost, distracted, disoriented. You would pretty much feel like Alice in Wonderland. How many of you like Alice in Wonderland?
Very well. Very cool.
Oh, no. Thank you, but I just wanted to ask you which way I ought to go.
Well, that depends on where you want to get to.
So it really doesn't matter, as long as I can...
Then it really doesn't matter which way you go.
How many of you had that feeling before? Lost, disoriented, distracted. I had that feeling before when I was supposed to be at the peak of my success. I had a successful business in events, nightlife, entertainment. I was rocking it up. But you know what that life did to me? It left me even more anxious, more stressed, more depressed than when I originally started. And eventually, all that stress, all that anxiety, all that pain bottled up, and it got up to here. And one day I just went, whoa! One-way ticket to India. And I ended up in a village, the Himalayas. And by coincidence, you believe in coincidences, I met a Swami who's been in the caves for 13 years. He just came out a couple of years before I met him. Spending time with him was an enlightening experience. And he asked me a question. He said, only when you know what you're thirsty for, you can quench your thirst. That made me think. But I was not ready to answer. Because as said, you want the truth? You cannot handle the truth. So I went on with my journey until by another coincidence, I discovered, while passing by in front of a hospital and decided to walk in to get myself checked in, still in India, and I'm standing in front of the doctor's clinic and it's got one of those posters that says, you have any of these, talk to your doctor. I started looking at it and it's like, check, 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 check. And I realized that I had a disease, which is a benign prostate enlargement. My life collapsed. What have I done? Was it worth it? What can I do now? How can I heal? Guess what the doctor tells me? Medically, this is a non-curable disease. I started thinking, what do you mean it's non-curable? This cannot happen to me. It can happen to other people. You hear about it, but why me? And I walked out of that clinic really determined to find a solution for my situation. And I've been reading and researching a lot on health and wellness. And I realized that what I have is a disease, not a virus. What does a disease stand for? It's a dis-ease that's happening in your mind that is causing your body to be at dis-ease and manifests as an illness. So the question was, if I could reverse that dis-ease and get in ease with myself, would I heal? So I went into solitude, meditation for weeks, raw vegan diet, energy healers, yoga, anything, you name it, anything under the sun. And in about 4 to 5 weeks, I was completely healed. The doctor didn't like me. Like, what do you mean you healed yourself? But that made me think. It made me realize and appreciate the time that I had left. What if that was it? What if